So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Parisi gets it away. Torres. Roberto Carlos providing... Adriano! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Adriano, all right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Upamecano has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent it.
Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Well, now here's Adriano, quite an enigma.
That probably best describes him. A fabulous natural talent that can be erratic.
That looks a good ball through. He's onside. And he gets rid in a hurry. And they're quick to get it back. Fernando Torres. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, this is a... Can he put it away? And he's done it! There is the breakthrough.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Adriano.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bissouma was in no mood for any of that. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's really well manoeuvred. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Kimmich. Zirkzee. Messi. Oh, that's a clever-looking header! No, not the best of headers.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Roberto Carlos. Bissouma is the guilty party there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Maldini. And it's Roberto Carlos. Diallo gets a foot in here. That is a great pick out. He is just caressing the ball. And through to the goalkeeper. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's run loose here. Kane is onto this. Goretzka. Pirlo gets it away. And he was alert to it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Baresi. And it's Beckham. Well read, nice interception. It's Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. Messi might just make this.
Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Messi, and Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Zirkzee. Always onto this. Ahmad! It's run loose. He's going for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
He's looking wide. Roberto Carlos. Adric shapes to shoot! It's there! And this is getting better and there is the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Kimmich. Beckham. Goretzka. It's gone for a throw-in. Beckham. Gerrard. And it's Pirlo. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Oh, great feat, that.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the decent hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's managed to get free. Great ball, a great hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Piqué. Roberto Carlos is herring after that one. Adriano delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence counted. And
the shot! Yes! And surely that settles it.
The attendance for this match was
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and it's Adriano! And he should have made it 4.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are.
Shot a goal! And now they can spring out of defence. The message is clear, none shall pass. Adriano, he ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Substitution on the field, number 11, Fernando Torres. Cruyff. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Johan
Indonesia
Cruyff.
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Ahmad. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Roberto Carlos. That's Maldini. And it's Piqué.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution in progress.
Joy! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Indonesia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Oh, super find. Big chance! Really well taken goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And he's running through. Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Maldini. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's found a way past. Roberto Carlos proves just a little bit too strong. Pirlo gets across to intercept that. Cruyff. Adriano. Can he finish? He scores! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's become a case of men against boys. Mateus. Suarez looks to get on the end of this.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Roberto Carlos. Pirlo calmly anticipates. And that could set him on his way. And he's certainly onside here. Beckham, he's shifting through the gap. Beckham! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes...
So that's it. It is all over. Indonesia are beaten, and they are out. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Up he goes! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Kimmich, Zirkzee, Messi, he's in here! Bakayoko! Beckham, oh, this looks sharp. And Baggio, now it's Torres. Pressure coming in from all directions. Roberto Carlos finds himself unceremoniously floored. And that was very necessary. And here's Roberto Carlos. Oh, what a climb! Oh, what has happened here? It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Torres.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he was quick to react. And they've switched it over to the other side. And here's Torres. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Roberto Baggio. Beckham. Terrific header. He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay. Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Roberto Carlos. He has found the way through. And he gets big. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Beckham. He's got away. Beckham with... He rises! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Adriano demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And now he has two. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's dealt with that really well. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Beckham. Goretzka. Kimmich. And it's Messi. Kane. Oh, perfectly measured that. Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers. Piqué. Pirlo. Stood up well to him there. Gerrard is fouled.
That's going in strongly.
Zirkzee. Bissouma. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Indonesia are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And it's Roberto Carlos. Upamecano gets a foot in here. Zirkzee. Maldini. And that's a throw-in. Kimmich. Goretzka. Maldini gets it clear. Pirlo. And he's managed to get free. He crossed in a big header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kane.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Bissouma. Zirkzee. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Great position here. It's out for a goal kick. There's the whistle for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Piqué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thiaw cuts out the pass. Beckham, 2 assists to his credit already. Baresi. Piqué. Maldini. And it's Piqué. Pirlo. Out to the right. Beckham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kimmich. Oh, he's caught him in or out. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
He's having a good... Messi! And that's off target. Gerrard. It's a pretty loose pass. Zirkzee being hounded, manhandled at times. He's got two! They've done it! And he celebrates his 30th goal.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And it's Baggio. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival.
Indonesia have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Beckham to
The
Gerrard.
attendance for this match was 70,987.
Pinches it off him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitutions taking place.
Bissouma does really well there, he is strong. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Coming on to replace him is number 20, Ahmad.
Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Beckham, he is through here. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Indonesia present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So, that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Oh, strongly challenged there. Messi. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Piqué. And it's Maldini. Beckham. That's a nicely measured pass. Roberto Baggio. It's a mighty effort! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Number 9, Kane. Number 11, Leon Goretzka. Coming on the field,
Indonesia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was...
Oh, smashing header! Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
after 74
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nice bit of trickery. He's shifting through the gears here. Adriano. Mateus receives it in a good position here. That is a brilliant interception. Shifted upfield. Chow. That's headed upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cruyff. Great ball if he can get there. Mateus.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Picked out chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Indonesia really could have done without this.
Substitution.
And they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Another one. This must be his personal high. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Spread out to the left.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Roberto Carlos. He's found a way through. Mateus. Akanji with a fine tackle. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Messi! It's a loose, he's tried one! He has Bissouma at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 2, Bissouma.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Nice physical challenge. Buchanan. Buchanan goes on a run down the left wing. And that is as far as it goes. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he's cut it out. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Gerrard. Upamecano gets a foot in here. Zirkzee. Roberto Carlos. That has been cut short. Roberto Carlos stood his ground strongly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Pass somewhat off target. Quarter of an hour played. And they're back on the ball again. Beckham. Roberto Carlos. He's got space in the area.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. Thiaw deals with that comfortably.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gerrard. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Torres. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Gerrard. Oh, important interception. Zirkzee, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, now the finish!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Adriano. Roberto Carlos. Pass is just off target. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. The muscular approach does pay off here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Danger averted for now. And it's Neymar. It's Kane! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, good-looking ball. And he welcomes it in. Hits one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground. swallow me up.
Kimmich.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Beckham bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Goretzka. Now it's Neymar. Kimmich. And it's Kane. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kimmich. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. So the first half brought no goals. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Beckham. Oh, he's found some space here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Shot. He's got the shot away! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Chow clears it away. And it's Gerrard. Oh, great chance! Zirkzee. Good running, strong and purposeful. Kane. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Chow did well to stay calm there. Goretzka clears. Akanji tries to clear. Neymar. No way through. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And that is masterful defending.
The attendance for this match was 72,000.
Just about up to the hour now. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he has been fouled there.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field is number 20.
And it's Roberto Carlos. He's found a way past. It's run loose here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Baresi. Played down the flank. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Played into space out wide. Goretzka. Kane. Kane! Oh, it's gone in! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
After 70 minutes is number 9, Harry Kane. Harry Kane. Harry Kane.
Into Tunisia have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Beckham plays it short. Oh, what a climb! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
And that's another good win of the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Baggio.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of...
Hits it first time! And he's there to get it away.
Might want to be careful there.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Kane is being harried and hassled.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Ahmad. Neymar. Looks a good ball through. Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Cleared away. And it's Goretzka. Goretzka.
Indonesia can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Indonesia clearly now in lead preservation mode.
There will be 3 shifted off it. Time.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. PK.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely...
And there goes the final whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a...